Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. This is James and I've got Will with me, and we're starting this channel, More Dead Stuff, just to talk more to you guys about, of course, The Walking Dead universe, but the comics. I mean, really just almost anything. We'll be talking about a lot of stuff, and a lot of times it will be long form content, a little bit longer than my other channel, TWD Explained, that a lot of you guys may know. And this channel, though, it'll be a lot of the similar talk, just longer. And so I've got my buddy Will. We're going to be doing so much at the channel. What's up, Will?
Hey, what's up, everybody? How are y'all doing? So I'm a big fan of the show. I've been a big fan of James's for a while, and I reached out to him and I was like, hey, reviews or like, this long form kind of discussion on not only The Walking Dead, but other shows in general. So I reached out, sent the email, and here we are.
Yeah, man. And thought we could bounce off each other. We could bring in some creators and talk about some stuff. We'll be talking about comics. Me and you are doing a review of the entire The Walking Dead main series. Of course, we'll be talking about the spinoffs and just everything Walking Dead, but we're doing the main show review, like 2 or 3 episodes at a time. So that'll be cool.
Yeah, and also I'm kind of excited to kind of, get a chance to weave in the rest of the universe into the main show and just kind of give a one big long review discussion, with people out there, you and me, and all the other people that we find to bring in.
Yeah, for sure. And of course, we'll be in the comments of all those videos talking to people and what they say and the feedback. And but long form, like I say, we'll be bringing in other creators. I've got some ideas about bringing in some people talking about the comic side of things, and maybe we can bring in some people talking about the game side of things. And I don't know if Will's played a lot. I haven't, so I would just have to sit there and listen to those people and maybe ask them some questions. It may not be a huge discussion on my end, but we're going to be talking about a little bit of everything and pretty much anything you guys might want to let us know that you want to talk about. And Will, about The Walking Dead, you said you got into it a little late, but tell us about how you got into watching it.
Well, I used to work at a bar, and we'd get out late, and all the time I would see this commercial for this zombie show. Didn't see the name because I was never paying attention. Always doing something. I would always see. And then finally, I was walking through a store called Hastings, and I seen the poster. Bought the DVD set, and I've been hooked ever since.
That's awesome. And I happened to watch it from the get-go, every Sunday, waiting a week, of course, but it was great. Only 6 episodes in the first season. But the first season just really captured me. Even though I knew about the comic, I hadn't got into the comic that much until the first season aired, and then I dove into the comic and got caught up fairly quickly. So yeah, just the whole universe, I dove in pretty quick, and they're separate. So, the games and the comics are kind of supposed to be one thing, and the TV show another thing, like 2 different universes. So that leaves even that much more to talk about.
We'll see, yeah, but also too, I was late to that whole party. So yeah, I caught up with The Walking Dead back in between season 1 and season 2. So that's when I also found out that there was the comic. So I think the game also might have came a little bit later, and I haven't played it yet myself, but I've heard that it is, it's a little different. It's good. I've kind of watched some people here and there playing on YouTube, but that's as far as I've got with the game. So, being able to tie in the spinoffs, the comic, the game, and just kind of weave this story all together, is kind of what I'm looking forward to.
Individual scenes, we can make an entire video just on an individual scene of The Walking Dead. It's just, there's so many iconic stuff, so much iconic stuff with that whole thing.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the season 1 all the way until season 11 and everything in between. I mean, that's probably it's one of the best TV shows that I've watched, and also too, like, not a lot of people that I've been around actually watched it. A lot of people have given up after season two, or they're, oh, it's too gory, or oh, it's just not my thing. So, not having anyone to watch it with was what made me, hop on YouTube to see if anybody else was talking about it. And, people talked about the show here and there, but your show, your channel was kind of the more of what I was looking for, like, breaking it down, the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and, just all that. And I don't know if anybody else really, and if I don't, if I couldn't name any, I'm sorry, no disrespect to anybody out there. But once I found your channel, I just kind of stuck with it.
Yeah, 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 and that's awesome. That's awesome to hear. And as far as the other creators and stuff out there, I've been a solo. It's like when you reached out. There's been maybe two or three or four people over the years reach out like you did, and either the one or two, maybe I said maybe two, just never did work out, and then the other couple, just I could tell that's not somebody I probably won't want to work with or something. But you came along, and it was just at the right time, not just because we get along, but because I was ready to reach out and talk to somebody like this about it and maybe start a channel and do stuff. And I've been doing that with other creators, so it'll be real exciting to bring in some of the other creators. And I've met a bunch of other Walking Dead creators. One of my friends on the channel, Nick Sweat, he started a channel himself, Clear World Radio. I may have to look that up if I said it right. But he invited me on his podcast little show, and that really sparked my interest. Like, hey, I can really get out there and talk to some people and bring some people in. And Will got in touch with me, and I'm like, heck yeah, Will, let's do this. So more Dead stuff. This is it. We're going to be talking about a bunch of different stuff. And what other things? You got any other things you're into, Will?
Well, I mean, right now I'm obviously, I'm watching Landman. I'm watching, what else am I watching? I think I'm watching. Oh yeah, I'm watching Evil. I'm watching a couple of different shows on Paramount Plus. There's some pretty good shows over there. Not trying to promote anybody or anything like
Right,
that.
right. Yeah, there's some good stuff over there.
But that's where I've been lately. Paramount Plus, Hulu. When I'm bored and want to just binge watch, I know everybody's did the Law and Order. I think I'm doing House when I want to eat and binge watch. Sit
Yeah,
down and watch House, a
yeah.
couple episodes.
So
So
any
there's
other?
that.
Are you like any fans of any other universes? Like, say, for instance, like Star Wars or Star Trek, or maybe even horror. Some of the horror ones, or just any other universe. Lord of the Rings,
Well, I've
Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, stuff like that.
I mean, I've seen the game. I watched Game of Thrones. I've watched the first season of the House of Dragon. Haven't got to the second season yet. Let me see. Star Trek. I did like that. Um, but I just watched Voyager.
Oh yeah,
That's the only one that I've actually got to sit down and watch. I tried. I think it's called Discovery or something. I did Picard. Those were still on the Paramount Plus side. But yeah, I mean, if it's a good show, I'll sit down and watch it. There's a lot of shows that I was into that got canceled too.
oh yeah. That
Like
happens a lot. That happens a lot.
yeah, like Jericho. Jericho was a good one. I really like Jericho.
Yeah, and sometimes it's you wonder because you think it's such a good show, and it is. They canceled it because not enough people are watching it, and you wonder why. Why aren't people watching this? But it happens.
We'll see. There's like one cancellation that I didn't really understand was the Wayward Pines one. I don't know if anybody had heard of him, watched that or anything, but Wayward Pines I felt was pretty good. They, boom, done with it.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a couple of other ones
Sometimes I guess it's some
that
behind the scenes stuff. It's not just, well, the audience wasn't there. Maybe it's somebody quit, or the writer or the actors, wanted to leave, or, maybe there's some other reasons sometimes, but maybe it's just budget.
But I do like a good story though. So if anybody got some suggestions, you can leave them down in the comments. Let us know. We'll try to set up something to review that. I mean, we might be able to squeeze in something, um, maybe a different show. But I am about to have to take that trip and go to work. So we'll probably just maybe stick with The Walking Dead for now and branch out a little later.
Oh yeah, for sure. And you may watch something that I don't and want to review it. We'll bring you in to talk about it. And if I happen to maybe see something, I can just tell you all about it in a video or something. But we'll mostly be, of course, talking about The Walking Dead. And me and Will together will bring in some creators. It should be a lot of big fun here at More Dead Stuff, because sometimes we may even can bring on a topic that's just totally out of the blue just to see what the heck we'll say about it or something. But this is More Dead Stuff. We hope you enjoy the channel, and of course, let us know what you think down in the comments, and we'll be uploading some videos real soon about the reviews of the main universe and some extra videos as well. So stay tuned. Let us know what you think about it down in the comments.
Yeah, like I said, let us know down in the comments what y'all want to see, what y'all want to talk about. I'm really looking forward to also bringing you guys in and having some discussion down in the comments, and also maybe, hey, bringing one of you guys on sometime. So really looking forward to that.
Yeah, there's so many good possibilities and stuff that we can look at and talk about and discuss and all that good stuff. So let us know what you think down in the comments. This is James and Will. Till next time. Later. And as always, stay tuned for more dead stuff.